couldn't fathom it, I've imagined. Forget the mansion, I'm in the attic. It's pretty graphic, but had to happen. You don't see it, get your glasses, forget the status. Yeah, I feel like we might be on the come up all day. Knew I was a problem, how I showed up. Didn't I have to sell out like the shit?
Playing baseball au naturel tonight. No roof despite the light rain. Here it's the second of this three-game set between the Oakland A's and the Seattle Mariners. The A's look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Erasmo Ramirez, the Nicaraguan-born pitcher, gets the call to start in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Coming to the plate now, Coco Sullivan. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Gamble. One away. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Look, man, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. This guy's hitting over 450 his last 10 games. He's the guy I'm watching, but not only in this game. I watched him in batting practice too, and he was hammering the ball. When you get on a kind of a roll like he is right now, his confidence is soaring, and right now he's seeing the ball great.
Here's Jed Lowry now. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. Motter ranges to his left. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third, second baseman, Marcus.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. He takes his first trip to the plate here, fresh off a 4-hit ball game a night ago. Pitch on the way. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And it keeps the inning alive for Chris Davis up next.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's Chris Davis now. High fly ball out to deep right field. Henniger going back on it, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. The A's strand 1. A's nothing. M's coming to bat. We're just getting started on MLB Network. Kendall Graveman is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Riding in, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
so frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch, you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a tick behind for a strike. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Just got a piece up the line. Reined in to second for one, but no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first.
Batting third, designated hitter,
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Past battles with Kendall Graveman. He's picked up 14 hits in 25 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Cruz, or the boomstick as he's appropriately nicknamed. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career, and you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments. You don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Hero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Striding forward now, Mike Zunino, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. Throw to second for the force out, and his side is retired. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Gordon has a beat on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And let's focus on Kyle Seager right here. Former Gold Glove third baseman, plays a reliable third base. I think something that he does better than anybody is his ability to come in on those swinging bunts where guys trying to lay a bunt down on him. He has the ability to have such soft hands and make that off-balance throw to first base.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Man, this throw is nowhere close. As we take a look at it, you can see it sail high and down the right field line of the bag. Not sure he rushed the throw or he just lost the grip as it left his hand, but he's not going to be happy with himself about that throw.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. He'll come into play at 317. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. Behind 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Gordon. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 8.
Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Gamble is in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Oakland. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Robbie Cano now. Past battles with Kendall Graveman. He has 7 hits in 25 tries. He's taken him deep once. Cano waits on the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first down.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively.
Batting 6.
And guys, this is not a team that's going to shoot itself in the foot. They're not going to have careless mistakes out there. They have the fewest errors in the American League, and look for them to flash the leather today in this one.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First pitch on its way. To third. Sullivan fields it cleanly. And that's the second out.
Batting 7. Third baseman, Kyle.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Kyle Seager. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Sullivan takes it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in, Dustin Fowler, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Dustin Fowler.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game, as he has been on fire this month.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. And we got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate, and I don't think anybody gets him to lose his toehold right now.
Standing in now, Coco Sullivan, as he rips it on the ground to second. The second for one, on to first, a double play.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled up very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Into the box now, Jed Lowry. Lifted down the line in left. Gamble has a read on it, and that's the third out. Nothing doing there for the A's. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ryan Healy. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Ryan Healy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he struck him out.
Batting ninth, the shortstop.
Stepping into the box, Taylor Motter, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Here's D. Gordon now. 0-1 the count. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 0-1 pitch on its way. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. And that one stayed too low apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul. Now another 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first at bat in the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. To short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Davis. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
Riding in once again, Matt Olson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Gordon is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this side is quickly retired. Down go the Athletics on a total of 4 pitches. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with Ready for another chance? Ben Gamble. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Now the pitch. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Here now is Mike Zunino. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. It's a swinging bunt up the line. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Zunino is off at first with 2 away. Hit hard down the line. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. The Mariners lead 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Joyce. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Gamble ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The throw to the plate. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. Lifted down the line in left. Gamble moves over, makes the play, 1 away. Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Line toward the alley in left center. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Coco Sullivan 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A's have to settle for just the 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the A's 1 and the Mariners nothing. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Ground ball foul down the left side.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first down. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded, foul. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. Tries to dump this one out to left. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Yeah, he was on cruise control for a while, posting a lot of zeros, but after he gives up that triple, he's going to need to put some work in if he's going to get out of this inning unscathed.
Digging in now, Taylor Motter, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In there, 0-1. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready once again, Marcus Semien. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Marcus Semien.
And now pitch on the way. Hit on the ground to short. Mutter scoops it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air out to center field. Gordon has a beat on it. 2 down.
Now batting.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Just classic confidence at the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
Here's Matt Joyce now. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Digging in once again, Stephen Piscotty. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He's set, and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the run is Henniger, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. James Pazos trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
James Pazos.
In now, Bruce Maxwell. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Gamble will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. To the bottom of the 6th inning. It's the 8th. Here's D. Gordon now. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Pitch on the way. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Again, a 1-2. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. Popped him up. Olsen is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. The plate now is the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line drive, fair ball down the line. Cruz will take the turn and head for second now. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Stepping in now, Mike Zunino. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base. As even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Cano is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Next for Seattle, Mitch Haniger, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning coming up. The A's lead this one 2-1. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Ready for another shot now. Dustin Fowler will start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. The number 9 hitter reaches base safely to start the inning, so here comes the top of the order with a man aboard.
Now batting.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too much.
Into the box, Coco Sullivan.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Henniger moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Striding in for Oakland, Jed Lowry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. Cano for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Marcus.
Digging in to try it again, Marcus Semien. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Gordon is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. The A's strand 1. They still lead it 2-1. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying.
Blake Trinan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Blake Trinan.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Lowry over to his left. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan Healy.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Taylor Motter steps into the box.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Mariners are down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Mike Morin been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 64, Mike Morin.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Chris Davis. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
First baseman, Matt Olson.
Digging in and looking for more, Matt Olson. He singled his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard down the right field line. But that's a foul ball.
He might not want to throw that one again. I know his timing was a little bit off at the dish, but he kept his hands back. Just missed that one. Fouled that one off really hard.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit hard back up the middle. There's Cano. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Matt Joyce.
Here's Matt Joyce now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Now the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Joyce around first. He'll head for second now. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A couple of RBIs for him already and a chance for more here. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A dive. He's got it. Got him. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to that thought. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's D. Gordon now.
Leading off for the Mariners, center fielder, D. Gordon.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Ground ball right side. Simeon's there, and there's one away.
Up next for Seattle, left fielder, Ben Gamel.
So coming to the plate, Ben Gamel. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
And Lowry will put this away for out number 2.
Now batter, designated hitter, Nelson.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Career against Blake Trinan. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now here's the pitch. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. A ball and 2 strikes.
Playing 12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're down 2-1. Edwin Diaz enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Line drive to center field. Gordon is right there. 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And they can't run it down. Here it comes on 0-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now batting, third baseman, Coco Sullivan.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Coco Sullivan. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward right center. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. He'll get it into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Here's Jed Lowry now. Sent out to straightaway center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Here now is Mike Zunino. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one. Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Liam Hendricks comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Liam Hendricks.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Lowry's got it. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running some.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Oakland A's get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Kendall Graveman earned his 5th win of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 2 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base.